Dynamic conjures all sorts of images of energy and freshness and vigor.
Dynamic is almost what's happening around the edges.
Clear, deliberate, bold, and agile, fleet of foot.
If you like, the antithesis of dynamic is predictable, staid.
I think dynamic companies are much more understanding of human nature.
All dynamic companies are characterised by restlessness.
You're always walking a narrow line between chaos and certainty.
Some companies definitely thrive on having quite a dynamic leader.
Look at Virgin, look at Richard Branson. Charismatic innovator who couldn't read a P&L, but someone in his organisation you'd know damn well could.
Companies like GE and UPS, unless they see dynamic leadership coming from the top, it's difficult to unite such a huge army of people.
It's about people who are willing to take a risk just because it feels right.
I think a dynamic company kind of really gets that it's a sum of the people.
It's all about the people you can attract, retain and develop.
The overarching concept of innovation is inherent in dynamic companies. That every single element of their pursuit has been thought and rethought, and that in itself is creativity.
What creates the conditions for a dynamic company are clarity of purpose and vision.
It's critical for a dynamic company to innovate and to do things differently.
If you look at a company like Facebook, for example, and the product that they created, they're extremely responsive to what people were doing. They look and watch, and then they provide a solution.
Don't just accept, be curious, trust and have faith. And so that's why you break the 4-minute mile, and that's why, you know, all these records are broken, because somewhere someone just decided, no, I defy that to be the rule.
I think a dynamic company is usually very profitable. Being dynamic is about having a philosophy and a way of working which lets you innovate very quickly.
Dynamic companies in themselves should be generating lots of return.
Dynamism equals growth.